Hey everyone, welcome back to Lord of the Coins. As a gift for the new year, I will be giving away 5 free subscriptions for a few months into my private trading community. This is for anyone who is subscribed as a thank you for showing support to my channel. New subscribers, welcome as well. And also leave a comment down below with the word Matic, as a comment will help me reach out to you more directly about winning access into the group. So I do have other cryptocurrencies I'll be doing analysis on this week. They're all updates as I think we've won probably 10 out of 10 of our last trades. On Bitcoin, all 4 of these trades went well. These are a couple entries I'm currently looking at. Just currently observing price action, and we'll be updating a Bitcoin video probably tomorrow. But if you guys do want more real-time updates and just multiple updates on the daily, definitely check out my private trading community and my Patreon in the description down below. I'll do a video on Bitcoin sometime this week. On Quant, we won all of our trades. I did mention that if you are, into day trading, that this would have been a really good entry. This was almost a 14% gain here. VeChain, same idea. This was the same day trade idea that we had, and into a short trade that I actually just called out in my private trading community. This is a short trade that we were looking at. Let's see, Solana. We didn't get our entry into Solana. It actually didn't retrace. We just formed a pretty perfect bull flag here, and we just shot up. We did enter this long right here, but we did take profits in this zone of demand right here. And then Ethereum. I didn't call out another day trade on this, as we were already on a lot of trades, but we did enter a long trade here on Ethereum, which we did pretty well on. So yeah, that's 1, 8, 9, 10, 11 trades that we've actually won in a row. So going back to Matic here. Oh, there's 12 if we include this one. And we've been winning every trade on Matic here as well. I believe we have a 100% win rate on Matic trades. So I want to go over kind of just where Matic is at the very moment and what I expect to happen with Matic. So this is definitely a project I'm very bullish on in the long run. In terms of just recent price action and trading it, I will go over some ideas of mine. So pretty much the basis of why we got rejected here is that we filled the fair value gap and hit a zone of supply right here. And on top of that, this was the previous range low. So we just got rejected off the range low. And usually when you're re-entering areas of ranges, you want to reclaim the range low to see any sort of movement back up straight into the range high. And then if we claim the range high, we can go up. Otherwise, we just enter the range again, and you can just see similar price action to this. A lot of times, if you guys do like to day trade or like short-term swing trade, just identifying where the ranges are and understanding reclaiming of range lows and range highs, and just trading the ranges can be very, very lucrative. Definitely keep that in mind and make sure to mark out ranges on your charts. They're very, very useful to just visualize on your charts. So in kind of the macro for Matic, we did talk about how we could sweep these lows. Relatively lows right here that we marked out with this previous month low, purple line right here. We did exactly that and tapped into this order block. We've entered a trade here on Matic. This is just a pretty picture perfect smart money trade right here. Just sweep a liquidity into a tap of an order block is kind of just ideally what you want to see. So in terms of the recent price action where I think it's heading, we have our sweep here. So I'm going to go down to a lower time frame. So we do have our sweep of liquidity. It's not a very clean sweep, but the fact that we swept out a lot of this fair value gap right into a tap of this order block on the 4-hour is it's a pretty good sign of reversal here. So this is our sweep, and then our Y is this highest low, which is our change of character. And pretty much what all this does is that now we generated a new area of demand, or supply in this case. I'm gonna mark this box as supply. Now what price action wants to do from right now and on, so I'm gonna go down to the 15-minute here. You can kind of see it happening. Price action is gonna slowly creep up, re-tap into this area of supply. And this will confirm bearish order flow. So anyone who has leftover orders here, most likely smart money, who wants to get in on the short, will fill up the rest of their orders that they couldn't get filled right here. This will confirm bearish order flow for us. So once we have confirmed bearish order flow, what are our targets that we're looking at? So my target right now, I do believe on the macro, so if you go on the macro here, so we'll go on the daily, we just had our daily change of character right here. since this high got broken, we have a break in market structure, and now we have bullishness going up. So Matic is looking really prime for long trades right now. So this is what I'll be looking at for Matic. And just like how we generated a zone of supply right here, we've actually generated a pretty massive zone of demand right here, just like this. And that'll just be from this high on downwards. But I'm gonna get rid of this as it kind of clutters the screen a little bit. So I'm gonna go down to the 2 hour here. I'll show you exactly kind of the long entry I'm looking at. So there are a few things I'm looking at here and a few key levels that I will let you guys know about here. So main thing to note is that we are on our way back up to retap into this zone of supply. So I would not try to find any long trades around here, as I believe that'll be very, very risky, as we're probably going to see some sort of retrace. So the areas of retrace I'd be looking at the very moment is onto this weekly POC. That would tap into our zone of supply, or zone of demand. And since the weekly POC is an area of fairly high volume, this would be a good area for some sort of rejection. On top of that, we do have a order block right here on the 2 hour. It would be tapping into this order block as well. So this is definitely an area of interest of mine that we could look at. And I would probably also enter not through limit orders, but through a watch of price action and looking for the sweep and change the character into a confirmation reversal. So if you guys don't know exactly what that means, just like here, I'll explain it one more time. So you have price action that will look like this. Pretty much what this means that this is a sweep. So anyone who went long here, set their stop losses like right below, they'll get swept out by market makers, just like this. So all that liquidity buildup gets swept out. And once this moves up, this last high, if it gets broken, that's what is known as your change of character. This confirms a break in market structure. So now that a break in market structure has occurred, a lot of people will want to enter long, as this is their confirmation into a long. So where they're setting their orders are pretty much anywhere in the zone of demand right here, because if price action breaks this low, if price action comes down here like this, that means their idea of that trade was invalidated. That's why a lot of stop losses will be set here. But since we do have the sweep already, a sweep of a lot of liquidity and this break in market structure, there should be enough demand in this area where it doesn't break this low. We just get a tap into confirmed order flow. So that is the entire idea about finding a market reversal. So let me get rid of these drawings. So pretty much what I'm looking at is this area. The only thing I would be hesitant on is that we do have our previous day low here alongside a lot of relatively equal lows. So this is a big pocket of liquidity. And if this gets swept, you also see a ton of relatively equal lows right here. So in my opinion, I do think we are fairly bullish, but for a very, very good long entry, I would definitely wait for these lows to get swept and find an entry within this order block right here. So you can look in this order block or just take this entire zone right here, which is what I will do. And I will dollar cost average my way into this trade, an entry here, here, and here. So my position will look like this. So I'll have multiple positions, set my stop beneath this order block right here, as we can get wicks that'll wick out liquidity buildup right here. So that is definitely possible. So I will be setting up my trades like this. And then if we do see a wick kind of wick out these lows, then we will be safe from that sort of price action. And I do expect price action to come up here, as we do have a confirmed market reversal on the daily. So I hope this video helps you guys understand just kind of exactly what I'm looking at. The main key levels to really look out for Matic are just this low. If this low gets broken by a daily candle close, then we are back to being bearish. But if this low does not get broken, we are looking fairly bullish. In terms of a swing trade, we are looking fairly bullish. I will definitely update you guys as price action develops, as price action is very, very in the moment. So if anything important happens, I will be, I will make sure to update you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this, please leave me a like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below, especially if you guys want to enter the chance into the private trading community. I appreciate your guys' support, and I'll see you guys next time.